Welcome to our crash course.
I'm Jane.
I'm Lizzie.
And I'm Maddie. Today we will be talking about the Meiji Restoration of Japan.
Back in 1868, the Edo period was coming to an end, and which was when Tokugawa Yoshinobu was reigning and valued an isolationist country.
The Meiji Restoration was a time period that ended the shogun rule.
This was a major political, economic, and social change, bringing modernization and westernization to Japan.
The last shogun, Tokugawa Yoshinobu, was overthrown and lost power, ending the Edo period.
Now, let's call in Tokugawa Yoshinobu to talk to us about this time ruling in Japan and when and how he did so.
Hello there, lower class and peasantry. It's your favorite shogun, TK Yosh here, and I'm just, ruling all Japan and whatnot. As of now, I'm kind of a big deal. Japan is a military and political superpower ruled by shogunates, just like me. I also planned on expelling all foreigners from Japan on June 25th of 1863.
What? Are y'all really believing this? It's military superpower? More like military super unpower. The only thing Japan had power in is agriculture. And can you really fight with rice, silk, and soybeans? Especially when you had no countries to trade with, since TK kept Japan isolated with little technological development. An important way to describe how I saved Japan would be using the word coup d'etat, which is a sudden violent overthrow of existing government, which happened February 3rd, 1867. The whole restoration started with Commodore Matthew Perry from the United States. Here's a little quick vlog that we found from the man himself. Roll clip.
Hey guys, what up, what up? It's Matthew Perry here, just, sailing the world and whatnot. Isolation is not the move. Hey, hashtag trading poster for the boys, hashtag not my shogun. Well, it's day 12 at sea, and although I'm pretty built, dude, I think being lost at sea is getting to me.
Bro, we're not lost.
Shut up, Jared. Like I was saying, this may be one of my final minutes alive, so if anyone out there sees this, don't forget to like and subscribe on my page at YourBroMP. Hashtag pray for your boy, hashtag hit me up, hashtag ocean boredom, hashtag sea days.
Perry was also in charge of the Perry expedition that led to establishment of diplomatic relations between Japan and Western powers, as well as the U.S. consulate in Japan. He also signed the Treaty of Kanagawa, which opened the Shimoda and Hakodate ports in Japan.
In Japan, Matthew Perry was not the only man rooting for westernization. A man named Fukuzawa Yukichi also advocated for Western ideas. Let's hear what he has to say.
Hello! I'm an author, publisher, and educator, and my friends call me Fukuyuk, but I prefer to be called Professor Yukichi. I am the founder of Keio University, and not to toot my own horn, but I was the most influential man in Japan outside of the government.
Thank you, Professor Yukichi. Now we're bringing in an extra special man for y'all to hear from. The man, the myth, the legend, the traitor, the ghost of Saigo Takamori.
Hello, living, breathing beings. I just wanted to tell you all you are very lucky to still be alive. Don't take life for granted. I know. I did it to myself, so I can't say much. But let me explain myself. In the beginning, life was going great. I wanted to get Tokugawa Yoshinobu off the throne, so I helped to replace the Bakafu and encourage the Meiji Restoration. I knew action needed to be taken to end shogun rule, so I also led the Meiji army during Boshin War, 1868 to 1869. And this is when things started getting out of hand. I disagreed on Meiji reforms and rebelled by going to war against Emperor Meiji's troops in the Satsuma Rebellion, although that's when I knew I'd done messed up. I later committed seppuku in 1877, making me who I am now, a sad, lost ghost.
That's a sad story, Saigo. The world lost a good man. Even though you were a traitor, I'm sure you had a good heart. Let's now call in Shimazu Hisamitsu, a Japanese samurai that also helped to end the shogun period of Japan.
Okay, I didn't see you there. Caught me in the middle of an intense training session. I'm what you call a samurai, or the highest ranking social caste of the Edo period, and I don't know, I guess you could say I'm famous. I was pretty instrumental in the overthrow of the Tokugawa shogunate. My clan was probably the most important social/political group that helped overthrow the dictator Tokugawa. Me and my fellow samurai were fed up with the isolationist government and poor military rule the man instilled as a leader, so we decided enough. Me and my men knew that if we stood by and let this happen any longer, that Japan would be colonized by the Westerners. Could you imagine the horror? But with my bravery and samurai strength, we overthrew Yoshinobu and helped get Meiji back to become the ruler of Japan. Finally, we found a competent ruler. Japan was saved from its ultimate demise. You're welcome.
And our last historical figure is Tokugawa Nariaki. He was a prominent Japanese daimyo, which is a great lord who was a vassal of the shogun.
He ruled the Mito domain and helped rise nationalism in the Meiji Restoration. Finally, he also claimed the true Japanese way as way of the emperor whose power the shogun has illegally taken by force, or in other words, usurped.
So, what happened to Japan after the Meiji Restoration?
Well, industrialization went up and the oligarchs abolished the 4 divisions of society.
The military was also strengthened since they won the Sino-Japanese War and Russo-Japanese War, which was 1904 to 1905.
There are also some positive economic effects, including the construction of a large railroad system, construction of steamships, and the use of electrical power.
The most prominent political effects have to be the formation of a highly centralized bureaucratic government, the creation of a constitution establishing an elected parliament, the formation of a powerful navy, and the Japanese becoming imperialist.
Thank you all for staying tuned. We'll see you next time on Crash Course.